Yeah, I know. Very rare. You're getting 3 videos today from Boss Prepping, but I've been watching some YouTube creators and watching their videos, watching a little bit of news on here and things like that. And all we're hearing about is Texas, right? Texas, Texas, Texas. They're going to succeed from the Union. They're going to become their own country, right? We keep hearing that. I made a video on it yesterday. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. Something I want y'all to really watch out for, and I mean really watch out for, is a false flag event. Because I always tell you, remember your history. Go back and think of 9/11. What happened immediately after 9/11? Patriotism, right? Every house you would see was flying an American flag. We had one enemy. We were focused on them. Patriotism. Go back to like the end of World War II, that type of patriotism, right? That's what we were seeing. Could this be leading into something like that? They know how bad the economy's going. They know how bad the country is right now. They know how bad everything is. Well, you get this going on down there in Texas, you have a big uproar, right? You have Texas sitting there pretty much threatening to leave the Union. I mean, that's what they're threatening to do. You've got the president who's thinking about sending the military in to take it over, take the border over. That could cause some kind of fight, right? What's your thoughts on what you think they would do if they do federalize them and they go in there? Do you honestly think they're going to start shooting citizens? I don't know. I really don't know. But if something like that does happen, we immediately got to start watching for a false flag event. And what I mean by that is a terror group, some kind of terrorist action happen, right? To squash what's going on down there in Texas, right? To get everybody's mind off that and get the people in Texas' mind off that. Like, we need to go focus on these people over here that just attacked us. That's what I'm thinking may come from this. Am I 100% sure it's going to come from this? No, but it's leaning towards it, right? It's leaning towards it because I've said before, the patriotism pretty much gone in America. I know some people are going to say I'm wrong, but it pretty much is. Right now we're at a point where it's every man for themselves. I mean, that's the way it is. Every day you're struggling, trying to get by. Meanwhile, we're sending trillions, billions, millions here and there, giving it, here's you something to these other countries, right? And while the American people are sitting here, they're struggling. We've got open borders. We've got all kind of things going on. You've got just ridiculous prices at the stores. And it is a struggle right now for just somebody who works a normal job to get by right now, and that's not right. You got this situation in Texas going on. Could that lead to something? I don't know. I haven't figured this out yet. I haven't figured out if they're really going to go full bore with it. Are they really going to stand there and fight the military against U.S. citizens? I don't think that would happen. Now, you do have people in the military, they just follow orders, right? They do what they're told. You got to remember too, what did they weed out of the military over the last few years? You know what I'm talking about? People who refuse something, things like that. I don't know, guys. I really don't, because everything happens for a reason. They know what's coming before we know it. They set stuff up and it just keeps rolling and rolling, right? This could be a very huge situation, but think about this. Down at the border, they start fighting, right? Citizens against the military, right? Start fighting. Well, you could have another country be like, they're weak right now, let's go attack them, right? That could happen. They could activate a cell here in the United States and we start getting attacks here and there, right? But you also got to understand that it may not be another country that does it. It may be a false flag event to squash what's going on in Texas, to put that, they'll just stop immediately type stuff. Remember 9/11, what happened immediately after 9/11, the patriotism. Patriotism, I stand for the flag, it's gone now. It truly is gone. You still have small groups that are like that, but overwhelmingly, everybody is just trying to get by. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to worry about that country or that country. Just let me focus on what I got to do to pay my bills, to put food in my stomach, right? That's what the American citizens is having to deal with right now. Something is coming from this, I'm pretty sure. When is it going to happen? I don't know. I don't see the federal government going in and physically fighting with weapons the Texans. Could it happen? Yeah, anything could happen, right? This is all. Could this all be smoke and mirrors for something else? Could it be smoke and mirrors for a false flag event here in America where we get attacked and then we have to go fight a war, right? Guys, they're sneaky the way they do stuff. You know, stuff happens, and then when you get older and they start releasing information and you read up on it and then you realize, whoa, wait a minute, this stuff didn't happen the way they told us it happened, right? Guys, prep now. I mean, I've told you, you're out of time to prep cheaply and things readily available. That's gone. Now you're going to have to pay the prices for what you got to get, right? Like us, you know, we prep up food, right? And it's rotational stock. Well, you save money by using your preps, but when you go back to restock your preps up, it's 2, 3, 4 times higher than what it was when you prepped it, right? I seriously think we're running out of time here in America. I really do. I think we are running out of time to be able to be prepared. If you're not prepping right now, if you're one of these people that think, you know, I don't need to prep, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Do you need to go out and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars you don't have? No. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Protect yourself and your family at all times. At that moment, you're the only person who can do it. Stay safe. Keep prepping. Guys, watch out. Something's got to come from all this.